Good morning. It's Monday morning. I don't know. It's the 11th of April. And I'm gonna go on a bike ride. I haven't gone on a bike ride in over a week because it has just been so gloomy and rainy and cold the last week. But now the sun is out and it's supposed to be warm today. And I also have a library hold I need to pick up. So I'm gonna ride my bike to the library, do a little time lapse of me packing my bike bag because I'm also gonna bring my roller skates, I think, and go roller skating. And I think I might show you a little bit of the garden. So this is a weird little vlog thing. I thought I would show you guys the garden. I'm a big fan of tulips, and all my tulips have sprouted in the back. I love them because they're like an early spring flower, so they once they start sprouting, it's like the end of winter, and they're like, remind me that, oh my goodness, winter is ending. I have survived another winter. Anyways, they're really pretty. I love them. And then that's the catio that I sit and read on. Hi, Gus. Ryan tilled this garden bed yesterday or the day before, I don't know. So plant something in here at some point. There's also like a little garter snake that kind of lives in here. More tulips, but also peony. These guys were planted in that garden bed I just showed you, and they were buried way too deep and did not do well over there. So they got transplanted here, and they're looking much happier this year. Tulips. That one got transplanted by a squirrel. There was a tulip in here too that a squirrel dug up and it died. More tulips. These ones just bloomed like today. Very exciting. It's much shadier on this side of the house, so everything tends to bloom later because they don't get as much sun. Japanese maple's about to bloom. I can't remember what this is called, but it's like some sort of vine, flowering vine thing, but something keeps eating it and it's annoying me. Ugh. Try to get it to actually grow up this terrible trellis thing. So I have 2 books on hold at the library, but only one is available for pickup, and I was hoping both would be available today. So I'm debating on whether I want to go straight to the library or if I want to go to the park first. I think I'm leaning towards just going straight to the library first, and then I might have a book to read at the park, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I am going to start listening to Seth Rogen's audiobook that just checked out to me yesterday, and I haven't started it yet, so I'll start that on my bike ride. Yeah. Hello. This place looks familiar, does it not? I had ridden to the library and I picked up my books. Well, book. My other one still was not ready. I had left my library card at home like an idiot, so then I had to like scrounge on my phone to find my library card number because I don't know it off the top of my head. Anyways, let me show you the book I got. I just realized my tripod is not hooked up, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. So I don't think I've talked about this yet. I'm currently reading Sybil. This is my book. It is a 1974 edition mass market paperback of Sybil, and it has just been such a wonderful reading experience in some way I honestly cannot explain. It's been so long since I've read like a book like this. It's strangely giving me V.C. Andrews vibes in that it's like the same size, and it's just like older. Anyways, if you don't know about Sybil, it's about a woman who had 16 personalities, and it's kind of controversial in that there is some I want to say controversy is not the word. There is some, what is the word I'm looking for? Skepticism about whether she actually had multiple personality disorder or not. And so I'm currently reading this. I've wanted to read it for a while. The book I picked up from the library, however, is Sybil Exposed. This is a debunking that came out, I don't even know, in the 2000s maybe. Geez Louise. I don't know. I can't do this with one hand. Anyways, it's a debunking of Sybil and kind of talks about the inconsistencies in the book. From what I know currently, I haven't read Sybil Exposed yet, so I don't have all the information. From what I understand is that at certain points, the person who Sybil is based on, her name is Shirley, I think, Shirley told her therapist, her psychologist, that she didn't think she had multiple personalities disorder, and then her psychologist, I can't remember which, told her, oh no, that's actually one of your multiple personalities saying that. And the reason the book Sybil existed was to pay for her therapy debt. And there's just some other stuff that goes on there. So I look forward to reading more of that and having a better understanding on the situation. I don't know if it's going to get into things like dissociative identity disorder, which is kind of what multiple personality disorder turned into. I don't really know the differences, so I might dive into that a little bit more. I also might do like a whole video about Sybil. I don't know. It'll depend on how much information I feel like researching. There are so many people at the park right now. Everyone else is also sick of poor weather. I had to stop for a moment because there were people all over and it was making me self-conscious. So I had picked that up from the library, and then I rode my bike to the skate park, which is in a slightly different part of the park. But they've been working on the skate park for like, I don't even know, months at this point. But every time I've gone by, no one's actively working on it, so I thought I would have a little bit of outdoor skate time. However, of course someone was working on it. So I carried my heavy ass skates all the way over here for no reason, because I don't want to tear up my wheels on like driving pavement. Anyways, I sat by the lake there for a little bit, but there were so many people there. So then I ended up riding my bike to where I usually normally sit to record a little bit. I'm about a quarter of the way through the Seth Rogen book. Literally just started it. I'm really enjoying it. I've been laughing out loud in public, which is a little odd. But it's funny. I'm enjoying it. Very Seth Rogen-y. It's funny because he also told a story about bar and bat mitzvahs he's went to where they did this, where the kids would shout, "Get laid, get fucked" in a certain song. And Cal Penn talked about the same thing in his audiobook, which I thought was really funny, because Seth Rogen is from Canada, Toronto, and Cal Penn grew up in New Jersey. So I guess like not terribly far apart, but still, I just thought that was interesting and kind of funny. I'm gonna go to the duck pond since I'm here and I have a little bit of change. Maybe get a little bit of duck footage. Listen to a little more of Seth Rogen, and then I'm gonna head home. Technically, my ride was a little bit shorter. It was under 4 miles. I did it like in Google Maps because I fucked up my bike tracking app thing. Anyways, I fucked it up, and so I couldn't track it accurately, so then I just ended up putting my whole route, including me going from here to home, and it's like under 4 miles, which is a little bit shorter than what I usually do, but I don't normally have like 5 pounds of fucking skates on my back, so I think it ends up equaling out a little bit. Anyways, I'm really enjoying the stuff I'm reading. I can't wait to finish Sybil. I'm like 55% through, I think. And I've been reading it pretty quickly, so I can't wait to finish it so then I can dive into Sybil Exposed, see if maybe I want to do kind of like a sit-down video about Sybil, and I'm really enjoying my audiobooks. I talked about in my wrap-up earlier, I filmed a clip for that today, but I finished a book last night that I read in a day, which I haven't done in so long, so I really liked that. There are some starlings over here, which is fun. Anyways, so I'm gonna pack up my shit and I'll take you to the duck pond. Gonna do a 15-minute reading sprint while I sit outside because it's actually nice enough to sit outside and do some reading before it gets too hot. Also, need to correct in my last clip, or I don't know, one of the clips where I was talking about the Seth Rogen book. He's actually from Vancouver, not Toronto. Like literally when I started listening to it again, he had said that and I was like, I'm an idiot. So Vancouver and New Jersey are actually much further apart than Toronto and New Jersey. So, anyways, let's read. I am somehow halfway through the Seth Rogen book already, and I absolutely love it. I have just been cracking up in the chapter titled Drinking in LA. There were 2 stories in that chapter that just had me dying. There's one I don't want to share because it's kind of a, I don't know, a spoiler. But one of the stories he told was about him and Jason Segel auditioning for 8 Mile. I was crying. It was so funny. Really, really enjoying Yearbook. I highly recommend it. It might be the only comedian memoir that I give 5 stars, depending on how the rest of the book is going. But like I said, I'm halfway through it already. I just started it today. In other news, our dishwasher broke last week. I don't know when we will ever get a break from homeowner things. Anyways, so we went and bought a new dishwasher this weekend, and it was supposed to get installed tomorrow, but they're actually going to install it today, which is great for me, because that means I don't have to wash dishes tonight. But also means that now I'm going to be stuck outside a little bit longer, and gonna do some more reading sprints out here. I wasn't planning on doing all that many reading sprints. I wasn't gonna like try and read a lot today. I was just gonna read when I felt like it. But since I'm gonna be out here for a while they do dishwasher stuff, I'm gonna read more of Sybil. I'm not gonna record her or anything, but I just thought I would check in and tell you that. Let's see, I'm on page 267, and it's 450 pages long, so a little less than 200 pages left. So, I don't know, I'm definitely going to finish it this week, but I don't know. It'll depend on how much I get read while I'm out here. So, I'll see y'all later. Here's a cat you've never seen before. That's Sebastian. He is very neurotic, and usually just hangs out in the bedroom until it's time to eat, but he's decided to brave the nice weather and stand on top of the house. Sebastian. Hey, buddy. Dishwasher's been installed. This nice new stainless steel little guy that has the 3rd rack, which is so fancy. We had to take everything out from under the sink, so I ended up cleaning the kitchen up a little bit, putting stuff back where it belonged, etc. But I need to go fill the bird feeder, so let's go do that. And then I think that's probably gonna be it for this vlog. It's like it's 4:30, I think. And any reading I'll do is just gonna be like on commercial breaks and stuff. I don't plan on doing anything else too interesting today. So let's go feed some birds, I believe. Oh, very dark in that direction. Yeah, let's go feed some birds. Well, actually, let's see the dishwasher first. It doesn't match the rest of the kitchen, but all shiny and new. Anyways, let's do birds. Alright, so my battery is dying. I've fed the birds. So I will see y'all next week. I know this was a little bit of a odd vlog. Not really a reading, well, kind of a reading vlog, but mostly just a bunch of random shit and me talking to the camera. Anyways, if you watched this whole thing, thank you. I'll see y'all next week. Bye!